Well, hello everyone. How are you? Welcome to another edition with Fridays with LT9K. I am your host, Looney Tunes 9000, the one who got 1,000 subscribers just a week ago. Thank you for tuning in. Do me a favor, just hit that like, share, and subscribe. You'll be notified every time I go live, or I have a video premiere, or some new content coming out. Thank you for coming. Oops, you can't hear me? Shit. Can you hear me? If you can't hear me, you gotta refresh. What's up, Donald James X? And to my mod, Autumn Leaves. Hello, welcome in. Um, Another one of my one up mods, B Energy. Welcome in. Hello, hello. How is everybody today? Oh, okay. So it's just on Autumn's end. All right. So how is everybody today? Hope everybody's doing good. So, as you notice, it is very cold outside. That's why I'm wearing the jacket. It's cold as hell. It's been cold as hell all week. So, welcome in, everybody. You do need to hit that like, share, and subscribe. Um, it would have fun every time when I go live, put out some new content, or do a video premiere. Okay, I can hear now. It was only on your end. Yeah, I was guessing it was on your end. What I wanted you to do was refresh. But anyway, I was originally gonna have Sandy Schultz on today, but instead, um, the high hip ladies had a real controversial week this week. Um, so Tuesday they had Cenk Uygur from the Young Turks. Um, then yesterday they had Jim Acosta. Um, who I'm very shady of, and I've never ever heard about Jim Acosta just yet. Where is my friend so live? I haven't seen him. Don't tell me Job 2 got him again. I can answer that for you. Fuck yeah. He's got on to Job 2 with that asshole right wing upper boss. We missed you, Soul. We missed you. I should have got this on the Discord for you. Because if your asshole of a boss will let you, let you go back to your home and let you take a chill pill, watch my stream, come over to watch my stream. In case of any fucking um, trolls come back again like last week. If you were here last week. So again, I am not familiar with Jim Acosta, who went on the I Had It podcast yesterday. I am not familiar. If anybody is familiar with Jim Acosta, please put it in the comments. I gotta make phone calls. Be right back. Go ahead. What's up, baby? Steph Evans, welcome in. Again, I don't know. Jim Acosta, CNN guy. I think Trump really hates him. Yeah. So, IRC. He's a news guy. He said Jim Acosta is very fake news. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, he's very fake news. I hate him. He used to be on CNN. Now he's a podcaster. I've seen his YouTube. So he's still continuing his fake news run. Now just on podcast, no longer on CNN. Good thing CNN fired him. I know what the hell is going on that Wine Mom podcast. God, I had it. Oh, guys. They're making fun of me. They're calling me nicknames that I don't like. calling me Taco Tits Trump. But that guy Jake Uger, he's so fake. He's so fake of a Democrat. He's a radical woke leftist. You hate to see the brochures and their mouthpieces fighting. Thank you all. Ethan, welcome in. You think Trump will have a beer with Trump? Yeah. He'll absolutely have a beer with Trump. Obviously, if there's no one's offering, which is why he's not volunteering. But if they did, you think he'd take it? Yeah, yeah. I think he had. I think he would have one beer with Trump. Um, John Lithium, welcome in. Eagerly like my Bill Maher. Be a whole Bill Maher. Bill Maher. Like, hey, what's up, everybody? This is Bill. This is Bill Maher from my fake sucky ass comedy show called Real Time with Bill Maher. You can see it on late nights on whatever fucking day I air on HBO, and on HBO Max, courtesy of that Zionist named whatever the fuck it is. Be a whole Bill Maher. Whatever the fuck his name is. Oh, yeah, it's David Zausop. He's a complete Zionist. If you know what I mean, I don't mean to shit on my boss, Warner Brothers Discovery. But he's a complete Zionist. I don't know why he still runs Warner Brothers fucking Discovery. But the dude is such an asshole. You understand what I'm saying to you. I recently had this motherfucker named Anna Kasparin. She's such, a fake leftist. I'm such a whole Republican. That's why they put my Republican late night show on HBO instead of Fox News, where they have that son of a bitch named Greg Gutterfield on. No, but yeah, he's the son of a bitch. Next to Greg Gutterfield, who's also a son of a bitch. That is really fucking hard to do. Ajax, welcome in. I do believe I know what you are saying. Oh, yeah. I think now you know what I'm saying, right? Because that's today's topic. But I don't know if I want to play half of the clip today. I want to read the comments first before I get into it. But there's one part of the Jank appearance, where Jennifer Welch shuts him down for having Marjorie Taylor Greene on the Young Turks, and for the trans rights shit on that's one part I'll agree on. Everything else is like, fuck. Don't even try. Don't even try me. That's not a therapy session. Just don't do an RK Junior voice after that or you'll lose your voice. Yeah, great. So, first, I like to read you the comments on the Jim Acosta video. Excuse me. On the Jim Acosta video. Holy crap. Um, hold on 1 second. I got to turn the camera around. Here we go. Let me turn the brightness up. Let me zoom in. I can't believe it. This is Sandy. This is saying I love Jim Acosta saying fuck all the guy. Love the guy, but I don't like the orange turd. Giving the finger to a Ford worker who works hard in one day, and the orange turd has ever worked in his whole entire life. You know, that's in reference to Donald Trump saying fuck you to the Ford worker. You know who I'm talking about? Who has made a lot of money on this GoFundMe. And then giving him the finger. After heckling the hell out of him. Oops. And then here's a follow-up. All the rich folks feel that about the working class they always have. Oh, God. This one says, right on, Jim Acosta is one of my favorites. No. I would not trust Jim Acosta after the way he went on CNN. Did fake news and all that crap. And this is Sandy again, promoting her channel. Such a long ass comment. I don't want to read it all. It is very, very long. So yeah, it's very long. Not gonna lie, I always felt Acosta was strictly Medicare at best. Acosta, yeah, fuck him. So I'm just gonna read you comments before I play a snippet of this guy's appearance on I Had It, and then we'll read the fucking comments on the T.Y. Jinx appearance on I Had It before we play a little snippet of his appearance. Excuse me. Crazy Cat Mom says right here, it's a shame that Mandani can't be president. Yeah, it's actually true, because the rule of a constitution is that if you if your family is an immigrant or whatever the hell you might say, that you can't be president. I think that's one of the rules in the Constitution, which to me is very much useless now and has been for over 250 years. This guy says Jim is one cool dude. Oh, God. Now look at this motherfucker right here. Look at this motherfucker. His name is Joel Harrison. He must be supporting ICE. I will not read that. Thank you. Oh, I went too fast. This one says Jim Acosta is a great guest speaker, independent media. Did I go out again? Shit. Did I go out? Hello? Damn it. Okay. Arvin, welcome in. Jet, welcome in. Okay, thanks. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Wrong button. This one says Jim Acosta is a great guest speaker. Independent media is the only way to go and listen to candid details and recent news. Donald Duck, welcome in. I was looking at the news. channel reporting on the kid who lost an eye to a rubber bullet. 95% were like, ha ha ha, FAFO live. Really? Oh, that's fucked up, Ajax. Donald Duck, welcome in. Anyway, what I was gonna say is Jim Acosta is, my opinion is, to this chat right here, Janice, Jim Acosta is not a great guest speaker. If you ever watched Jim Acosta on CNN, you should know he is such a fucking piece of shit corporate media lying ass piece of shit. And it's disgusting. This guy says Jim Acosta is a true patriot. He's so boring. Yep. This guy says Jim Acosta is a true patriot. He's not a true patriot. Sorry. This one was my favorite individual. Jim Acosta is a real one. Love I Had. Okay. I love I Had It podcast, but they had the worst week ever. Putting Jim Acosta on this week was such a horrible idea. Representative, welcome in. Enjoy your lurk. If you had to go to work, you would have still had both eyes really stuck with me. God damn. Arvin, yeah, welcome in. I said hello to you. These two are together more, please. Jennifer Welch is amazing, but leave out Jim Acosta, please. I love this man. Fuck you. Skip ahead. This one says, I really like Jim. I respect him a lot for what he did. No. Hold on. For what he did, it's a credit to my lovely ladies, Jim and Kylie, for bringing this together. Jim continues to be a true journalist and proud American, willing to stand for American values. Actually, I would like to fact check this. Holy fucking hell! I'm looking outside your French Canadian voice. I like the this. Wait, yeah, I'm like, wait, what? What the hell? I don't respect him. I'd like to fact check this commenter. I'm gonna say that what he really did is not really, considered leftist at all. Because before he decided to go independent, he worked for CNN, right? It was there for who fucking knows long. And then I think his ass got fired. And then he decided to go independent and start his own podcast. But again, this motherfucker is corporate media piece. He's not a true patriot, as this commenter likes. This one likes to say that Jim continued to be a true journalist and proud American, willing to stand for American values. That's not true. Has this motherfucker ever watched him on CNN? I'm sorry. Jim Acosta this one says, Jim Acosta is a real USA journalist. Not really. I love Jim Acosta. Glad to see him on your show. Not really. This one says, wow, Jim Acosta, yeah, he's been around a long time and has been a great reporter. I really don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about Jim Acosta. This is really disgusting comments about praising Jim Acosta. And I know it's not been talked about by the Vanguard or the leftist mafia, because the main subject was basically Jim going on I Had It. That's the next comments I'm going to read. apparently Acosta was with CNN from 2007 to 2025. Didn't even realize he even did that long ago. Well, yeah, I mean he was there very very long. Um, a lot of these beers just need high expectations and standards. Yep. Have you also thought about doing vertical streams? Hell no, no. I only do horizontal streams. Okay, because for the guests only, I will plan them by means of vertical, and then change it for the iPad for reasons to horizontal. If you understand what I'm saying, I will never ever do both a horizontal and a vertical stream whatsoever. Horizontal is superior, much like a colaka. But I don't know what the hell a colaka is, and excuse the shit. And so I don't want to deal with fucking trolls. I do not want to deal with that. So, and a few more comments I might read here. Um, love Jim Acosta and Don Lemon. Thank you for it, Jim. What the fuck? Yeah, why are we bringing up Don Lemon? Okay, Don Lemon was another CNN guy. All right, and I think that was Jim Acosta's co-worker. First, you know what the hell? Don Lemon got fired on the same day that Tucker Carlson got fired from Fox News. Yeah, Duck is right. You better click that damn like button or something, the Duck. Anyway, yeah. But Jim Acosta got fired 2 years later, if you understand. Or he might have left by himself. I don't know if he got fired or he left by himself. But I don't really think Jim Acosta and Don Lemon are really, really good. But you know, not to put the blame on it because they were at CNN most of their career after working at local news stations. But Don Lemon is a native of Louisiana. Don't have to tell me twice. Or once. Jim Acosta, I don't know where the hell he was born and raised. But yeah, they're basically corporate media pieces who decided to go fucking end up in it. Just a few more to read. I can watch Jim Acosta all day long, great guys. I would not be watching Jim Acosta all day long. Fuck him. Why would you actually say, this chatter right here, why would you say that you can watch Jim Acosta all day long? Why? Don't even get me started. Who is Jim Acosta again? So Donald James X. He was the guy that was with CNN for a very very long time, from 2007 to 2025. He was with so he's basically a piece of corporate media. So he left I think almost 1 year ago, and he decided to go independent with his own podcast. It's called the Jim Acosta Show. His face is fucking disgusting. So yeah, decided to leave corporate media and go on his own. Just like most news journalists are doing today. And just 2 more comments on this. He sounds corporate back. Damn right he does. Just 2 more comments. 2 more comments to make the point here. no, I'm not gonna read these trolls. Fuck that. Um, want to find a good comment. Great segment with Acosta. This one says, right here. This one says, um, great segment from I domestic momentum. This may be an unpopular opinion, but downloading does bring on people like Charlie and Brent. Oh, really? Really? Oh, okay. I've never watched the show, okay? So I may be a little sketchy about Don Lemon. I didn't know he brought on Jolly or Fran. The only these people I watch are Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper, only on New Year's Eve. They got plastered and talk crap about New York and City mayors American at the end of this year's show. Hilarious. I didn't see that shit, to be honest with you. Anyway, this one says, great segment with Acosta. And thank you for pointing out that citizens are united and all the PAC money and politics has to go, not just APAC, all of it. Okay, there's one point I can agree on, that citizens united, all the PAC money and politics has to go, and not just APAC, but all of it. We need to get APAC and all the PAC money out of fucking politics. But otherwise, I do not agree with the segment with Acosta, Jim Acosta. It's so stupid. It's fucking stupid. Jim Acosta was never CNN reporter who was banned from the White House press room in Trump's first time. Yeah, so yeah, I remember that. Because Trump didn't really give a fuck about him. I am banning Jim Acosta from the White House press room. I don't give a fuck about him. His coverage is so fake because he loves to report fake shit about me. Oh, wait, didn't you just leave CNN? Fake CNN. Yeah, he just did. He just had to go on his own. Hope he has a terrible life. Jim Acosta. There were a bunch of people calling to cancel the New Year's show because of what they said. What? What the fuck, really? Oh my god. Okay, okay, hold on. This one says, thank you for having Jim on. He's always been a hero to me ever since I saw him first spout off to Trump in the White House press briefing room, which led to him getting banned from the White House press room in Trump's first term. Well, unfortunately, he's not a hero. You understand? He was never a hero. He may have spotted off to Trump in the first term, but he's no hero. He's no hero. There's something out of corporate media. And he basically said he's a rich wife. Eat the fucking rich. Okay. So those are the comments. That's the point I want to make. But before I play the snippet from Jim Acosta's appearance, I want to read comments from the Cenk Uygur appearance on the I Had It podcast first. Let me switch out of there and let me get to here. Let me get to here. Restart everything. All right. Let's get to this. All right. So we're gonna read the comments about the Cenk Uygur appearance before we play snippets from each interview. All right, so yeah, give me the middle finger. Hold on. Before I do, I'm gonna read this comment from Arvin. Arvin says, saying Jim Acosta is my hero is like saying, I love Gordon Ramsay, who's a toxic twat. Fuck yeah, I agree with that. I mean, he is a toxic twat. Loves saying, it's raw! It is raw! It's completely raw! Get the fuck out of my kitchen! Get out, you idiot sandwich! Okay. Let's go ahead, read these comments from the Cenk Uygur parents. I mean, this was a total mistake. After I read the comments, because I just read the Jim Costa comments, I'm gonna play you a snippet from both interviews, because I'm not gonna play each of them because they're both like past 1 hour, because they always do their shows on Tuesday and Thursday mornings, and they do it like from like like almost 2 hours. Okay. Get out of the kitchen, listen. Okay. Dude was just dragging Madonna weeks before the election. Apparently has something nice to say about Fuentes. I can't W the leftist perpetually crawling rightward to us under while the right shifts further and further towards a fascism we have to call spade and spade. Follow-up comments too. All he does is criticize not being conservative, which is worthless. Sounds like he's still pissed off at that he lost his ass. It's true. Another follow-up comment. Cenk is now one of those who left the left because the quote-unquote left hurt my feelings. They hurt my feelings. I was not much of a fan when he was on the left. Now I got not stand him. I do give him props for standing for Palestine. That's one thing you can agree with. For standing for Palestine. Otherwise, he's a fucking idiot. The horseshoe theory is a Hasbro propaganda tool. Just not an distant versus Israel. Cenk and then moving to the right is not an indictment to the entire left flank of our party. True. Whose comment section is this? This is the I Had It podcast comment section for the Cenk appearance. Okay. Sorry, I've been distracted. Oh no, it's okay. I just read the Jim Acosta comments. This is from the I Had It podcast. I know you took a couple of phone calls for yourself. Welcome back to the chat, Donald Danzex. John Little. Where am I feeling hurt? Of course! Did you guys even watch UIT? It's wild how many people still misrepresent this man. He's very clear about his stance. He's on the left, no matter if you like it or not. We can criticize our own side. He's probably just not a liberal. I'm going to disagree with this comment, right? Man Coast. I'm going to disagree with this commenter right here. TYT is so dead. He's been dead for years now, okay? Yes, this is what I'm reading, Donald James X. I'm reading the fucking comments. And I'm disagreeing with this chatter right here. Whether you like it or not, TYT is fucking dead, and has been fucking dead for many, many years now. And because Cenk rejected the whole thing about TYT becoming part of the labor, you understand? And then a couple of years later, Cenk and Anna go on their fucking transport deal before having beers with Dr. Phil and Marjorie Taylor Greene and the entire right. So we can clearly say, looks like TYT. No, Donald James X. This is the I Had It podcast. The I Had It podcast. Who had Jank on Tuesday morning. Why the hell is putting Blue TV or any Samsung TV have TYT? YTY, should I say? They should have the majority report. Said yes, yes. I don't know why the hell they have it. Maybe because they have a contract with TYT. But I think Pluto TV is owned by Paramount. Fuck Paramount. And I do believe that Pluto TV and Samsung do have contracts with TYT to carry their fucking programming. And so does UTTV. I believe. It's not just Pluto TV and Samsung TV, it's also YouTube TV that also has a contract with TYT to carry their shit. I still support Dr. Richie, even that did my milestone chat there today. Okay. This guy responds, a populist attracts manhunt and defends blunt business and a populist. I would defend you, but you do you, my man. Well, damn. Got called out. And then there's follow-ups and follow-ups and follow-ups. Jesus shit. This guy's saying that when did you drag Madani? You're either disgustingly exaggerating or straight up lying. I don't know when the hell this guy is lying. Then this one says, I seen different over his criticizing Mandani policies on the last live stream he did about Thanksgiving with Hassan. With Hassan, quote unquote, unrealistic. On Thanksgiving, Tash, a commenter, noticed you have nothing to say about his excuses. What has been Jen saying about the blowback? Nothing. Nothing really. They haven't come out yet and addressed the old blowback situation. Maybe the Vanguard will let you know once they finally come out because it's been a bad week that I had a podcast. As I said, because of two bad guests. How much blowback could there be, though? Wouldn't think it would be too much. Yeah. Again, Jennifer Welsh has not come back out yet and said anything about the blowback. I mean, I know Vanguard will actually find the video and then maybe please put the like, share, and subscribe. And share LT9K. Be guys, right? Do hit that like, share, and subscribe. And share my channel, please. I've already hit 1,000 subscribers. And I'm not a YouTube partner just yet. It'll take some longer time if you want to know Big Cat. Anyway, continuing on. This guy follows up and says, notice that commenter that was tagged. Notice you had nothing to say about his excuses. Point this on the grounds of being a fellow populist or abandoning the Anti-Citizens United pact he started at a critical moment and never owning it up to it while shouting about being Anti-Citizens United and offering even less in the way of such solutions. Well, are you referring to Chink's fake political pack thing, whatever the fuck it was, if y'all remember? If y'all remember whatever the fuck it was, or was it just the tour to sell his book? And this guy says, I'm not here to have a dispute, but Jenks said it himself. He's not on the left. Now he's a quote-unquote left capitalist populist that takes money from billionaires. Yeah, he is a billionaire himself. He's a fucking businessman. He owns TYT, you fucking dickhead. You not understand. That's why they had their studio named after the Poly Market. Broadcasting live from the fuck Poly Market Studios. Wasn't Rebellion back the most recent one? Yep. Um, and then this commenter follows up and says, "What are you talking about? If you're defending people, um, taking money from donors, on any side, you are not doing yourself anything." All right, can y'all hear me? I was muted for a second. I pressed the damn mute button again. All right, I pressed the damn mute button. I'm sorry. All right. I'm reading the comments from the members. The members. All right. I love what you ladies do, but there's no way I'm watching a video about Shank that's anything less than highly critical. Yeah. But I'm gonna have to play a snippet, because you know this guy is a fucking idiot. 103.50, spot on Jennifer. And this is a problem I have with Shank. He's reaching out to the right when he smooches and giggles with Charlie Kirk, who's now dead. Oh wait, YouTube's gonna get on my ass if I say anything bad about Charlie Kirk. I'm sorry, I gotta be careful. YouTube's not chill. With Charlie Kirk and MTG, just because they agree on a single issue. He's normalizing those sick individuals. You know, you acknowledge that someone voted in a way you agree with, and still be aware of their other flaws. Jank doesn't get it, and it's a big reason I quit supporting Team IT. I applaud you, commenter. Let's keep going. This one says, so disappointed you had Jank on. Please do your homework. He's a mega light. Loves to go hard on dims, but sides with mega and mini issues. True. This one says Jank is most. All right, see you later, Donald. It says Chink has mostly gone into the Death Star. Agreed. Now he's decided to go on your show. He's not a lefty. I don't buy it. He's a grifter, and he's always been a grifter. You're damn right. He's on the grifter list. If you note that. A follow-up. Jank is a proclaimed capitalist. He's done more harm than good progressivism. He's changed his lane to one to go to MAGA. He's great on Palestine, and that's it. I understand you're concerned about the quote-unquote senior discount. Once I came into the senior demographic, I had a. Okay, fuck it. I don't want to read that. Right, I read the comments from the members. This one asks, wait, didn't Jake take Peter Thiel's money? Sorry, Jennifer Angie, love you guys, but should have done your research before booking him. They should have done that. I agree. This one says, I feel like when Jen interviewed Elizabeth Warren earlier, she also went on easy on her. Wait, what? Really? Hold on. Why? I don't know why. Never saw that. Anyway, I don't mind her, but when she asked the question, Warren would just revert back to the previous answer, trying to avoid it. So they are just falling into the same narrative of not pushing people into their interference. Understand the past interviews, why not question his previous stance and statements? Have you not watched the fucking appearance? Wait, I love this one. This one says, wait, the title is fitting given how TYT is sponsored by Peter There's Town Poly Market. Well, I can tell you this. This commenter asking about, please ask Jink about his Peter Thiel Poly Market money. They didn't. Jink's channel is sponsored by Poly Market. Tell me again why you are not a billionaire, but look, I want Peter Thiel signs your paychecks. Well, that's a good question. We don't know. Jay came on to do some of the image vixen PR bullshit. This one says, the only episode I have not finished watching. If you're going to have an individual like this, at least go on ahead with hard questions like you have done with the others in the past. I love the two of you. Your show is amazing, but I can't wrap my head around this one. Not that you are taking suggestions, but it'll be a follow-up show to discuss why you chose to have him on and why he was not called out. Jen, you are the master of calling people out, going at them hard, seeking truth and getting past this BS. That's true. She is the master of calling people out, like Donald Trump and the fucking Nazis in the government. But instead, this time she did not call out Jink and his BS. About two more. I want to read something that proves the point. Well, I'm not gonna surprise you, but unfortunately, they did not ask about the trans brothers and sisters. So I'm sorry. Sorry to say it. I don't think they did, but let's remember trans are human rights. Live from the Poly Market Studios in LA. Oh, sorry, wrong chat. Hey, Schmags, welcome in. Oh God, not this. Oh God, not this. Oh, this one says, please have some of his ex-employees like Francesca Ferrantini on next. Yes! Yes! We would love to see Francesca on the I Had a Podcast. Yes! Put them on. Put them the fuck on. Let's see. Oh, this one is too damn long. Alright, this one says, so disappointing with the ass kissing at the end. I really hope they get schooled on what a fraud TYT became and Jankanan are not the leftist they used to be. Oh shit, yeah. I think they did kiss the ass of TYT at the end. I'm not gonna spoil it, but they did actually kiss the ass of Cenk Uygur and TYT at the end. So, shit. This one says this guy ain't it. Francesca Fiorentini warned him that Trump was going to place immigrants in camps in 2024, and Cenk laughed in her face. Oh, we all remember. Oh, yeah, he actually laughed in her face. And now he's gonna regret it. He's gonna regret laughing at Francesca for warning him that they're gonna put immigrants in camps. You know? And you absolutely knew it. This before she got fired. And now he's regretting for laughing at Francesca after she warned him about all this. And now look at what the hell he's doing to immigrants. Look at what the hell is happening in Minnesota. Goddamn ICE agent Jonathan Ross shot a white woman named Renee Good. Now ICE agents are after every single American that you can find because they already shot 2 people in Portland, and now they shot a Venezuelan in Minneapolis. I mean, this is fucking crazy. They're only doing this because they hate the Dems for some fucking reason. Alright, this one says, sorry ladies, love the intro. But couldn't watch the interview. Jennifer lost me right out of the gate when she started praising him. I'm shocked you guys would have him on. They have thrown the LGBTQ plus community under the bus several times to give you your staunch support of that community. This interview is a bit shocking. Please don't jump on the TYT platform. You'll also support. Yeah, please don't. Please don't. If you do, you lost so much support, and we're just gonna say fuck you. We're not gonna listen anymore because you decided to take the TYT route, and you decided to have these mainstream media fuckers on your show. Um, um, let's see. Let's see. No, not Jake. Don't make me not trust you, ladies. Ugh, fuck. Lady, seriously, Jake, you are just making a lot of us wonder if you're really paying attention. Yeah. Now, let me get to the comment where someone said that they were going to cancel the subscription. I can't find it. Oh, John, whatever was that speaker's name? Wait, hold on. If you all bring Anna on, I'm going to unsubscribe. TYT lost me when they took Peter Phil money. Fuck, if they do bring Anna on, everyone's going to lose their support. That is, they do. And no one's going to want to have Anna on. Yeah, like I said, it's almost this one's almost 2-hour episode where the Jake invades the shit out of this podcast and almost an ass kissing. I guess it's a little bit of an ass kissing, and except for when he gets called out for praising Marjorie Taylor Greene and going on a transphobe riot, and then having beers with Charlie Kirk and Marjorie Taylor Greene. Oh, good. Good. I found one. This one says, signed out when you invited Jake. Bye bye, young turkeys. Bye bye, young turkeys. God damn. Calling them young turkeys. Y'all stole that nickname from me. I called them the young turkeys. Because they are turkeys. Um, Shit, I'm trying to find the comment where someone said they were going to cancel the subscription. Ah, here it is. Here it is. This one says, Jink, have you seen his broadcast? Super sus. Sorry, guys. This doesn't just add up. Cancelata, deseos, and adios. Oh, this is from Natalie Marie. This is Natalie Marie commenting here. Replying to this commenter right here. This is Natalie Marie. Yeah, I hope Jen and Pumps are doing their research and call Jink's ass out for all of his BS that he engaged in last few years. Natalie Marie is right. I wish they would have done their research before they had Jink's ass on. I wish they have done that. Natalie Marie, you are absolutely right. Thank you for speaking up. But if you know who the hell Natalie Marie is, she's a good friend to our community, and she is trans. And this is what she says here. She once again calls them out. Your buddies Jink and Anna have been kissing Megan Kelly and Tucker Carlson's asses. You didn't call Jink out at all about that on your podcast the other day. Ha! Now, Natalie, you're kicking ass. You're a true one. What a true one. This motherfucker here. Hey, Eric 9141. Perhaps you should watch the show before you pass all this fucking judgment. Justified. You're looking kind of sus. Well, fuck you. This one says, I know, right? What the hell were they thinking with bringing her on? Yeah, what the hell were they thinking? Anyway, that's enough of the comments. We go back on camera. And I forgot to read the comment. The commenter asked that it said that get the Vanguard lads on as guests. Definitely ask Chink about them. Or when he's on, he'll make his day. I don't think they ever heard about the Vanguard, to be honest. And this again is from Natalie Murray. I'm reading this again. He did help the Vanguard's merch line by calling them Silly and Billy. We love Silly and Billy, don't we, folks? But can't you imagine it would be an absolute joy to have a crossover between the I Had a Podcast and the Vanguard? Let's go ahead. I'm going to play one snippet of each person's appearance, okay? And I hate to fucking do this to you. So if anybody still, before anybody lets me play this, I'll read your comments. Ethan says they would have been so much better off bringing another Vanguard. You're damn right. They would have been better doing that instead of having fucking Jank. Cenk Uygur on. Okay, hold on. That was from Ethan. Thank you. Let me set the volume up. Now, hold on. This is when Jennifer Welch calls Cenk out for having a beer, Charlie Kirk, and Marjorie Taylor Greene and Tucker Carlson. And yeah, and why TYT has gone to hell. This is the snippet that I'm playing from Cenk's appearance, and that is completely it. And then I'll play the snippet from Jim Acosta appearance. And then, yeah, then we're gonna chill. And then we're gonna call it a day. I hear kids who have parents who are ICE agents are selling it to their parents by telling people around, by telling the people around. I read it on the Now This channel. I don't know if it's true, but I think it is. I don't know if that's true, but if it's true, what the fuck is their problem? You see how ICE agents are tearing people apart? I really don't know if that's true, to be honest with you, Arvin. I should look up that Now This channel and see if it's true. But as I said, that ICE agents are really separating their the kids from their parents, and it's tearing the shit out of their families. So right now, I really don't know if it's true. I really don't know if it's true, to be honest with you. Okay? All right. So this is the only snippet that I'm going to play from this episode of the I Had It podcast that everybody's been talking about, especially the Vanguard. This is when Jennifer Welch calls out Cenk for having beers with Charlie Kirk and Marjorie Taylor Greene. And I guess maybe Dr. Oz. No, Dr. Phil, I'm sorry. And Tucker Carlson at Turning Point USA. All right. Turn the volume up. Here we go.
Taylor Greene's journey, but I don't buy all of it because I think you have to link human rights. They're all linked. Universal human rights. It's why I stand up against, and I'm embarrassed about my past ambient, just hateful Christian surrounded by the most judgmental, righteous, obnoxious, hateful Christians that have trans children. This is painful. Nobody in their right and that she cares to protect. And I appreciate that Marjorie Taylor Greene sees some light about Israel and that she cares to protect Palestinian children, but she doesn't care to protect young LGBTQ plus American children. And she still has very offensive postings outside of her office. There are only two genders. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you something, as a woman from Oklahoma City, I have a couple of friends that have trans children. This is painful. Nobody in their right fucking mind wakes up in rural Oklahoma and says, you know what? I want to fuck with everybody today. I'm going to say I'm a different gender. I'm going to get everybody to call me demonic. I'm going to fuck with I'm going to go play some D1 sport and all this bullshit. It is a very painful process surrounded by the most judgmental, righteous, obnoxious, hateful Christians, white evangelicals are what I'm talking about. And it is horrific. So I appreciate part of Marjorie Taylor Greene's journey, but I don't buy all of it because I think you have to link human rights. They're all linked. Universal human rights. It's why I stand up against, and I'm embarrassed about my past ambient Islamophobia. It shames me, but I've evolved as a person, both morally and politically. And I have to value fighting against Islamophobia, fighting against anti-Semitism, fighting against transphobia, fighting against homophobia. And if somebody says, oh, you Democrats are too into these culture wars, I would be like, you know what? Fuck you. This is a free country. If you can throw a trans person under the bus and you feel good about it, fuck you, go live somewhere else because it's not your business if somebody is trans or not. When we were growing up, we're all around the same age. How much did we say all the time? Well, it's a free country. Yeah, well, nobody says that shit anymore because everybody's all up in everybody's business. If we have an economic message of populism, or in your case, capitalism, really free markets, not beholden by corporate controlling packs and stuff. It has to be for everybody, even somebody that might be trans, or even somebody that might be an atheist Muslim like you. We have to include it to everybody. So Marjorie Taylor Greene, my radar on her is she's still a little bit of an opportunistic twat. I have not seen a full redemption to her yet, but I'm open to her crossing over the finish line.
Yeah. Okay, so that is it. So that part we can agree on, okay? That part outright explains why TYT has gone to shit. And why they just go ahead and, call out trans people and have a beer with Dr. Oz, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and
political landscape.
Oh shit. I forgot to turn the volume down. Anyway. Dr. Phil or Tucker Carlson or Charlie Kirk. And so on and so on. Or having Marjorie Taylor Greene on your fucking show. Or have your studio sponsored by a fucking billionaire that supports crypto money, who is a complete fat piece of shit. I'm sorry to say it. I'd sell anyone I know in ice so fast. Yeah. Arvin, bless you, my man. I hope things get, things get better for people if it's true. But warp speed to these motherfuckers if they are being separated. I don't know. I don't know if it's true. But just warp speed. Warp speed to you, man. Warp speed to either you or the people, if it's true that their families are getting split up by means of Ice Ages taking their children, or the parents being separated by means of having their parents taken away, or the kids being separated by the parents. Just man, it's horrible. It's fucking horrible. We live through a fucking horrible time right now. I'm telling you right now. And Trump is nearly 80 years old, and he will not be living very long. Plus, we got the fucking FIFA World Cup coming in this summer, and then 2 years later, we got the fucking Olympics. I mean, let's hope that Trump's not around much longer. But I'm not ready for JD Vance to become president. I hope you're not ready for JD Vance to become president, because if JD Vance becomes president, this country will go to fucking shit. And JD Vance will do anything to stop anybody from coming to this country to go celebrate the Olympics, or have anybody come into this country to come into the FIFA World Cup. And that will piss off, the Olympic Committee. Otherwise, they can shove it up their ass. And LA is hosting it in 2028. Salt Lake City's got it in 2030 something, whatever the fuck. But that's way after Trump's term. Hoping that JD Vance never can become president. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to predict that there might not be a free and fair election. You got to blame the voters for getting this fascist motherfucker in office. Because the voters are so stupid for staying home and letting this fascist fucker in office. Now you know why that the horrors are going on. It's just disgusting. It is disgusting. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and play a snippet from the Jim Acosta appearance. I know you don't want to hear his fucking voice. I appreciate everybody showing love in chat. I appreciate that. I can see all those hearts in there. I appreciate that, because love is what all you need. I really appreciate that. That's what you need, love. And love always wins. Hate always loses. Hate is the loser. Love is the winner. Let's go ahead. Let's play a snippet real quick. Jim Acosta, his appearance on the I Had a Podcast. I mean, they like I said, they had a really bad week with two bad guests. In my opinion, Jake on Tuesday morning, and then yesterday morning, Jim Acosta. As you know, he was from CNN from 2007 to 2025. And he was banned from the White House press secretary, press room during Trump's first time. Now he, after he leaves CNN, he goes on his own, and he starts his own podcast called The Jim Acosta Show. To me, he's blue MAGA. And he follows the same talking points as we all know who on the Democratic side, cuck scumbag. Alright, so what I want to do is go ahead. Sorry to do this to you, but I really, really want to play a snippet this guy on that I had a podcast yesterday. Yesterday. I know y'all don't want to hear his voice. After that, we're gonna chill for a few minutes, and we're gonna call it a day. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. So I know, yeah, again, I know y'all don't want to hear his voice. We are going to just play one snippet. Just one snippet. He was the guest co-host. But I hope you all enjoying the show. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. You will be notified every time I go live. I will put out a new premiere video or any other content that I put on this channel. Thank you for tuning in. Let's go ahead and listen to a snippet from Jim Acosta's appearance.
Didn't. And Hakeem, a lot of his voters in his district live in New York City. And this is a big thing. And the problem with Democrats is they think they're smarter than their base. Yeah. And they treat the base a little bit condescendingly. Yeah. And I think they're going to be in for a very rude awakening at like women that I know in Oklahoma, who for sure have been Republicans the majority of their life, are woke ass, no corporate PAC money, rich women trolling around the city that are serious about this stuff. And it's happening nationwide.
No, I hear you. And to me, like, okay, Erica Kirk can go off and shoot off fireworks at the Turning Point convention, and yet Hakeem Jeffries is worried about going to Mom Donnie's inauguration. It was just like, I would take it one step further. I would say that the presence of dark money in our politics from all of these super PACs is destroying our democracy.
Agreed.
And the Citizens United decision that opened up the floodgates on this, I talked to Sheldon Whitehouse about this the other day, it is destroying this country. And we have to get to a situation where either there are rules of the road, because, you know, they argued in Citizens United that, hey, corporate donations, that's like free speech. No, it's not.
Right.
There's no way that a school teacher has the same amount of political influence as ExxonMobil. That's just horseshit. So the whole premise of it is built on a lie. And until we get and inject some sanity into our campaign financing system in this country, the people are outgunned and outnumbered. The other day, Elon Musk tweeted out that he had dinner with Trump and Melania again. Remember Elon over the summer saying, the reason why the Epstein files haven't been released is because Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. Yeah. Have a nice fucking day.
Yeah.
And then they went to war with one another, and everybody in the media said, oh, look at this. Oh, it's a war of words. And I was like, there's no fucking way this is going to last. Because Donald Trump needs Elon Musk, and Elon Musk needs Donald Trump, and Elon Musk will spend.
I am actually struggling to come up with examples of things that could happen to ICE that I don't think I'm 100% justified, and I like to imagine myself a rather creative, imaginative person. Yeah, I can agree with that. I mean, people are struggling to actually think of things of what the hell can happen to ICE. Venus Dragon, our favorite non-binary guys and gals. Venus Dragon, welcome in. Hello, guys and gals and non-binary pals. What's up with you today? Everybody go follow me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/PennisDragon.
He just got $1 trillion compensation deal with X or whatever, the Tesla, or whatever the fuck it is. He will definitely.
He's got like 3 companies: Tesla, Space, whatever the fuck it is, and X, formerly known as Twitter, the Nazi social media website, which is full of fucking Nazis on that platform. My pleasure, Penniless.
Spend that kind of money to try to lock the system that we have in place right now, where Republicans can still run the rest of the country into the ground. And
don't forget, Elon now has an asset too. Oh shit! Really? Oh shit! I almost forgot about that. Damn it! Thank you, Arvin.
To me, until you get that kind of dark, corrupt money out of our politics, we're in serious trouble. And that is why, and I think a lot of others have made this observation, it is going to take a tsunami, a blue tsunami in the midterms to get the
blue
Republicans
tsunami.
that message that, hey, the bills are coming due. You can't run the country like a Putin thugocracy anymore. It's just not going to work.
I'm not sure about a blue tsunami. I mean, have you seen Cuck Scumbag? Have you ever heard anything about him saying, are you willing to say, enough is enough, we need to disband ICE and put these motherfuckers in jail? Absolutely not. We have not heard a damn thing about him saying that. We have not heard a damn thing out of his mouth. What he's trying to say is he's trying to stay silent. I don't give a fuck. I hope the midterms change things, but it's looking bleaker and bleaker. Yeah, it's looking very bleak. But if things change, looks like things are going to get bleaker and bleaker for the Trump administration. And then all of a sudden, the impeachments will start coming in. For Kristi Noem would be first. And then followed by, and then working to the top when it leads up to J.D. Vance and Donald Trump. If he's able to be like stable, to understand he needs to get his third impeachment, and then finally put their asses in jail, and then after, if this ever happens, ICE gets disbanded and finally put these motherfuckers in ICE in jail. Like, for example, the QAnons and the J6ers and the truth, whatever the fuck you call it, the truth tellers, and all these white supremacist groups, and currently maxed up in ICE uniforms. They're play police. Trump's little play police. Do not touch my play police. Leave the fucking play police alone. The play police are mine for me to touch only. Do not touch my play police. The play police are not for you to touch. If you touch the play police, you're gonna see what the hell happens. Because I can't say it online. I can't say it on a video. I can't say it on a live stream. Because, Super YouTube is not fucking very chill. Because they love to be, very censorship, fuck censorship. Because they want to be censored, and they want to censor all video creators.
Yeah, and I also think that Elon Musk and Trump hate each other. But I do think that
Trump and Elon have been hating each other since June 2025?
They have a shared goal, and that is preventing the blue tsunami, because the blue tsunami means that Congress is going to haul Elon Musk, big balls, and a bunch of other people's ass in front and say, what crimes did you commit? And it's going to get really serious. And the same with Trump, because I believe, and this is just my opinion, that
my opinion is that we're not going to be sure if there's going to be a 2026 midterms. And unless the voters decide to wake their asses up, we're not sure if there's going to be a fucking midterms in November. 11 months from now.
Trump and all of the bottom-feeding morons surrounding him, and Elon Musk and all the bottom-feeding Klingeroners that surround him, I think they commit crimes every day. And I think to reconcile all of this is going to take hardcore, not integrity Democrats. Fuck you, Democrats. Fuck you for fucking over our country. We are serious about this. We are prosecuting. We're going to uncover every document, every phone call, everything you did. We will be relentless about it. And that's the mindset they've got to have, because I think the electorate is going from, we've got to get him out, but also we want accountability.
There has to be accountability. You have to have a situation where there's accountability. And I talked about this the other day with Fanone, the former MPD police officer who almost got killed on January 6th. He said, and I think it's true, that it's...
And that shit happened live on television and on fucking social media.
More than just the Dems win back the Congress and the White House.
If they can.
We have to change this John Roberts' Supreme Court decision that gave the President of the United States a blank check. No man or woman should be above the law in this country, and Donald Trump sure as shit should not be above the law in this country. And I
think he's right. Trump should never be above the law because, as you all know, I love to break the laws. I don't give a damn about the laws. I don't give a damn about the Constitution. The Constitution has been a useless piece of shit document to me. I just want to put on a crown, maybe a Burger King crown, and call myself a king when I shit my diapers. Then I call myself a king, and I'll get a fake little throne and then a fake little chair and say, yeah, I'm king. I want to be king for a day. That's all I want to do, folks. Just give me my Burger King crown and make me king, please. And then we're going to watch the episode of me and JD Vance having sex together on South Park. Because that's what we've done. We did that like 3 times. We did that 3 times in one episode of South Park. They were right about me and JD Vance being gay people having sex in one episode. Even though the little fake Fox News people called it fake.
The Democrats have to talk about it in these terms. That listen,
I'll read your comments
if we
after I
get
finish
back
playing
in
this.
there, and I'm not saying I'm part of the Democratic Party, but I'm saying that this is the way the Democrats should communicate. They should say when they're back in there, if you guys are going to cling to this idea that Donald Trump is unaccountable, it's just not going to work, and that means adding seats to the Supreme Court so that immunity decision can be overturned, and so Donald Trump can be held accountable for his crimes. I mean, right now, he's talking about taking over Venezuela for years in order to control the oil industry. And what world is that saying? He's talking about taking over Greenland and blowing up NATO. And
I went Greenland so bad.
And so unless the Democrats wake up, and my sense of it right now is, to your point earlier, they're just sort of like, nibbling around the edges. That's just not going to get the job done. And the people are going to lead this. I tell people all the time, and I do when I get invited to speak at groups and so on, I say this to folks. I am much less worried about Trump derangement syndrome, which is what you and I get accused of, than I am about Trump depression syndrome, which is that people get so down in the dumps and they get so defeated that they think that there's no way to fix any of this. And you just can't live like that. You have to live in a world where there is hope and that this can get turned around. And Donald Trump should be held accountable for what he's done. Otherwise, how do we get through this? Because it's going to send the message to the next MAGA president. Donald Trump can barely stay awake in the Oval Office or in a cabinet meeting. J.D. Vance is in his early 40s.
I know.
And is backed by people like Peter Thiel and Elon Musk. And that
broadcasting live from the Fuck Polymarket Studios.
Fucker can go on for another 30 years.
Yeah.
He's going to stay... The hell he's going to fall asleep in the Oval Office. He's going to work day and night to give this...
I'm very sleepy. Put me to bed, please.
Kleptocracy.
Give me a bedtime story.
It's oligarchy exactly everything that they want. And so people need to wake up and understand that their government this way of life, as I like to call it on my show, this way of life is being taken away from you right now as we speak, unless you get up and fight.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about that, but I think he's right about a couple things. About how Donald Trump can't stay awake, and for most of the time when he's sitting in these board meetings, or when he's meeting with people from other countries. And when he said, if Democrats don't wake the fuck up, it's surely going to go to shit if they start, try to steal Greenland and Venezuela, after Trump tried to kidnap, and did successfully, kidnap the Venezuelan president, Maduro, and his wife, just a couple weeks ago. And that was on a Friday night. I mean, it was on an early Saturday morning. Excuse me. And then not just Greenland and Venezuela. He's been threatening to take over Canada. Okay. I mean, like I said, there may not be a free or fair election because this shit is part of Project 2025, and it's half complete. And what they want accomplished, it's just disgusting. It is just sad, and it's horrible. It's horrible. But I think he's kind of. But again, I think Jim Acosta's kind of right, and I might back off on the point that I might have said that they had two bad guests this week. I think Jim Acosta was sort of okay, but he's still I still think he's corporate media. But Jake was the real bad guest. Anyway, what are you all saying in the chat? Step Evans says harder than they already have in every quote unquote election in the US, at least my entire living memory. Yep. Every election. Every single fucking election. They have tried to steal it. Wanted to welcome in, read your comment in a second. He wants all the Americans. Yes, he's been wanting the Americans ever since he took office again. From genocide Joe Biden. Wanted to welcome in. You say I want Orange Man to stay alive until 2028 because Vance is a dangerous millennial. You're damn right he's dangerous. If he stays alive until the end of his term, we were sure as hell lucky not to have J.D. Vance as president. If I successfully become president after Trump dies, I'll sure fuck up this country and I'll do what Mr. Trump says, and then because I'm sucking his dick every day after I fuck my couches, because I'm the couch fucker J.D. Vance, and I've already killed the Pope, and I'm doing all these evil things like because I want to do it. I don't give a fuck about this country because I don't give a damn about the laws. Because the law, I'm about the law, you know it. That is equally mortal. Just might require a quote unquote extra quote unquote push. Only difference. Yep, I think you're absolutely right, so. One of them are still in that chat. Thank you. Even though you and my other mods are lurking in the shadows, just in the event that the trolls come back and fucking play. But it's good to see you, Wanda. Welcome in. But that is a snippet of the appearances of Jink and Jim Acosta on this week's I Had a Podcast. Jink was Tuesday, and Jim Acosta was yesterday. Because they usually like to do their podcasts over 1 hour. When they premiere their podcasts over 1 hour on Tuesday and Thursday mornings. Mars are too. Hey Mars, welcome in. No trolls as of right now, unlike the last week. Or 2 weeks ago. I gotta look again. Because I did 3 streams. Yeah, last week. I did about 30 streams last week. The third one was no let the box, no problem. because the 3 streams were actually a 1K subscription. I did 3 streams last week. And then the third one had the fucking trolls. Mammal trolls. Not today, not fucking today. Best part of waking up is a joint and coffee in my cup. Ooh. Damn, I wish I would have had a joint. Okay, so now that we got to the end of that, we're gonna chill. Fair. We're gonna chill. It's 15 o'clock too late to be waking up. I say so, but you do you. We're just gonna chill. Just a few moments. And then we'll call it a day, and then I'll see who's live for you guys. We're just gonna chill for a few minutes. Because I know Boston Brown was live earlier, now he's off the air. Sure as hell, I am not sending you to Bosch. Fuck him. Wanda says, to be fair, we had some unfair elections. Can we say 2000 Bush versus Gore? We can say that. Can we also say 2006 Bush versus... Now, who was the person that ran against Bush when he was elected for his second term? Oh, wait. He did have a second term. Wasn't he put back in office by 2006? Was it the 2005 election? John Kerry. The Max Terry forgettable John Kerry. Thank you. He ran against Gore. Okay. Then he ran against Kerry. Okay. Okay. Then Obama beat McCain senseless. Oh, bummer. Oh, bummer. Oh. Wanda says, I love the hit ladies, but they need to look into Cenk a bit more. They think he's Cenk 2016. True. He's not Cenk 2016. He's Cenk 2025. Then Obama beat around with senseless. Well, Obama actually said that he was going to take you guys away, but this is how Trump's saying that I got to call everybody's racial slurs every day on InfoWars. If you watch InfoWars on X, no longer www.infowars.com, well, I go up on fucking racial slurs every day, and I always love to support Donald Trump, and I love to do it because I am a complete bastard. And even though I don't have any hair anymore, I love to say gay frogs every day. The gay frogs are my best friend. Now that's a hard one to do. Annie, hello. Welcome in. Hey, y'all. Sorry I'm late. Just got home from a checkup in Seattle. Oh, no. No worries. Happy belated birthday, by the way. Happy belated birthday to you. So ready to have our conversation, maybe in just 2 weeks. Time tentative. Date tentative. Whenever you get your papers in. Festering in the stretch bell. When I heard John Kerry, I thought I heard Jim Carrey. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, we're just chilling for about a few minutes. Yeah, but that libertarian guy, Majority Report today, oh my god, he didn't even say his name. He said he was gonna run for Congress, and he goes batshit crazy. How about that? How about that, folks? If you even watched the Majority Report today, this guy from California calls in. He doesn't give his name because he was from California. That was a funny call. He didn't say he was a libertarian per se. I know, but it was a funny call. But he decides to go way piss bad shit crazy, and um, and he said he was running for Congress and all that shit. But he never gives his name, but he gives the district that he's in, that he's running for. But yeah, the call was funny as fuck. Just because he got pissed off at Sam secretly running for Congress. And he used the threat of libertarian talking points in a desperate way to extend the duration of the call. It was like, blah, 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 buddy, shut the fuck up and hang up. You're using these threats of a libertarian talking point. Like, you're not being serious, bro. Shut up. Right, he didn't give his name, but he's running for office. And he's in California, Annie. Oh my god, you should have watched the day. If you watch the calling portion, you listen to this guy from California, and he's secretly running for Congress, and he does not give his fucking name. And it's really fucking funny. Because if you watch the thread of him talking these libertarian points, oh my god. Yeah, you'll have to watch it. You gotta watch it. It's in the fun half, and it's somewhere there. You gotta find it. It's fucking funny. I heard it come on, but I had to leave. But I bet Sam loves sparing Yeah, they had a very good time. Sure had fun, that's for sure. That was today. Damn it, I missed it. Libertarian college are rare now on the Majority Report because they're afraid to debate Sam. Yeah, they're sure as hell debate Sam. They're sure as hell. They're complete pussies to debate Sam because of their piss poor debate talking points. I have to go back and listen because that's when MR is the best. Hell yeah, left is best. Why would you give his name? Why would he give his name? Have answers. You must be about running for office. Why didn't he not give his name? Let's just say he's trying to be secret and he's trying to be fucking sus. And he was trying to be an asshole and he's trying to give us laughs. Just a widow for being weird for his interest or troll drawing, if not. Oh, actually true. He was trying to be a fucking troll. But it's actually funny. You will laugh your ass off, Annie. I'm being definitely sure. I'm definitely sure you will laugh your ass off. You gotta watch it. You got to watch it. It is really fucking funny. And the best part of being the threat of the libertarian talking points. Did you say what office it is or district? He kind of said he was secretly running for Congress. And I think he said the district name. Somebody put it in the chat. I think it was District 4 in California. But I believe he was fucking trolling. And again, threatening to use the libertarian talking points. I legit couldn't tell if he was actually trying to troll or do a bit. I put nothing past with people with large capital are based upon of all I've seen, and they're tracked by previously doing something so foolishly presented as that. Oh hell yeah! I would have been so fucking shocked. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? What the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing this? Just stop. Just fucking stop. Do not do shit like that. You need to think before you do shit like that. And saying like you're gonna quote unquote run for Congress, but never give your name. That's fucking stupid. Only just give like the state and district you're in and what office you're running for. You're so sick in the head, and we think you're trolling. You need to say your name before you say that shit. Or apparently, supposedly, hell yeah. So just if you're trying to run for office, his plan, quote unquote plan, is to reveal that the last possible minute he's running. I can imagine he's serious if you won't give your name. Yep. If you're trying to be serious for running, hold up. I think more comments are coming in. By the moment I'm trying to make my point, I think because he's got some notion as it in his head that he could quote unquote have been the ballot passed ballot based on the public rest of California. I think there's maybe a few holes in the plan. Yep. Maybe. But his plan does not fucking work. His plans are not fucking working. You are report. Oh, I thought it was a bit too. I thought it was like fucking like Saturday Night Live SK bit, per se. Step is replying to Annie points out on the vegetables as like an actual serious electoral strategy if that's what we were to analyze as on the face value. Well, face value. Okay. True. Mm-hmm. Okay. Seeing if you got any more comments, but damn, that was a pretty fucking funny call. It's just what we needed in these dark times today. Because of ICE shooting random civilians in the United States. We needed that, actually, to be honest with you. And we don't need any more killings from these fake police. I'm going to say this, that we needed that. We needed something to cure us. We needed a cure from the darkness. Oh, hold on. It's a little bit late to announce a congressional run now. Anyway, LOL. It's a little bit late to announce a congressional run now. Anyway, LOL. Well, it's too fucking late. Whoever the fuck that was that guy calling on the majority report today, if you're watching this fucking broadcast, too late. Too fucking late. State office maybe, but not a federal congressional seat. OP Catsway, please hit the like, share, and subscribe, and please share my channel. You will be notified every time I go live or put out some new content or put a video premiere or put a new post. We are just chilling out for a few more moments, and I'm gonna get out of here. Sorry. Excuse me. So today's episode is actually dedicated to Sandy Lopez's cat, Frodo, who died on Monday. She put that in a post on her channel. She may not be feeling up to it to doing her show on Sunday. So I was dedicating this episode to Frodo, Sandy's pet cat. But it's hard to lose a fucking animal, pet, or a relative, or anybody, you know. I mean, damn, that cat was like, what, 20 years old? Like, damn, I feel it's such a shame. And please, if you're watching this broadcast, you just do you. Take some time off if you possibly need. You can take some time off. Just take a moment to grieve. And we hope you're doing well. We love you. We hope to see you when you come back after you feel better from grieving, from the loss of Frodo. And basically, honestly, we just don't want to see you cry on air. We don't. It makes us want to cry. And we don't want you to cry. We don't want to cry. You know? We want you to be your normal self. Yeah, so what you can do, we do this real quick. You can leave a message. I can put this in the chat real quick. Hold on. I don't know. How the hell do I share it? I can share this with you guys. What you can do is go here and send your condolences to Sandy. Click that link. You can send your condolences to Sandy. That's through that post on her channel. And you might show us some love if you subscribe to her channel. And of course, her new channel, her new art channel called Sandy Lovis. And it's a great new art channel, by the way. It launched last Sunday. Just show us some love. Oh, I'm sorry, Sandy. I'd be devastated if anything happened to my dog. She's like my daughter. Yeah, I would feel you too. It's devastating and it's sad. That's why I dedicated today's show to Frodo. Rest in power, Frodo. So again, you click that link right there. Just leave your condolences to Sandy, and and make her feel better, and and just show us some love. God's sakes. Excuse me. We're gonna chill out for about 2 more minutes, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Because I've been on for almost 2 hours. Yeah, so Sandy, we love you. We always do. Truly great person. I don't want to cry on there. And it's such a heartbreak. And it's devastating. Like, damn. It's really, really shameful. No one wants to lose a relative or their pet. Nobody. Total heartbreak. And it costs a lot of money to have a funeral or bury their loved one or their pet. And it's not so much. I mean, what the hell can you do? What the hell can you do? All right. So, if nobody has anything else to say in the chat. Hey, Boku, welcome in. WYCD. Jake ain't here in this chat. But you're thinking of the wrong channel. You're on my channel, buddy. Welcome in. We're about to wrap it up. You're coming in too late. When I change this to public, you can watch it again. And I'm gonna try. I can't guarantee it. You got Sandy Shillis on this show next week. Oh, thank you. I love my jacket. It's from Costco. And it's a big jacket to keep me fucking warm. What's just a statement of sentiment? What you can do, what you can do. Okay, yeah. I hope everyone has a great weekend. I had to work on my watercolor painting for my watercolor class. If anyone has painting done, let me know. All right, I need practice. All right, yeah. I hope you have a great weekend. I didn't miss shit. I know you didn't miss shit. I think you were lurking, whatever the fuck you can say. But yeah, good luck. Thanks for coming. Thank you for mine. And we'll talk about your guest experience coming up. I'll see you and have a great weekend. Yeah, thank you, Ethan. Let me see if Bunker Cat is live. Hold on. Now that you mentioned Bunker Cat, let me see if Bunker Cat is live. Bunker Cat. Yeah, Bunker Cat is live. I can get you guys to Bunker Cat. Hey, my pleasure. Anytime. I'm gonna try and get Sandy Shillis next week. I'm going to try and get in communication. And then the following week, we're gonna try and have Andy come on next and the following week. Unless they decide to push to February. Much love to you. And I can't wait to chat with you at the end of this month. Alright, so I'm going to send y'all the Bunker Cat. I'm going to pin my message. No, I don't want to remove it. I want to pin my message. Alright, here we go. We got it pinned. Cool. Yeah. Can't wait to have you announce on here. So come on in at the end of the month and to hear Amy Fitzgerald announce her run for state representative in Washington State before she announces on other platforms or other places. So I can't wait to talk to her about it. But again, I can't make you promises. I'll try and get Sandy Shillis for next week. If not, we're gonna do something else. All right, and if you can do yourself a favor, I'm gonna take y'all to Bunker Cat, and please go say hello to Bunker Cat and be kind over there. I'll probably see you on the chat there. I think Soul Life is modding there. I'm not sure, but yeah, go be kind to this Bunker Cat chat, and please tell them I said hello, and please be kind, and like you do every day, and yeah, I think that's all. And I will see you next week. And let's get out of here and let's click that link to Bunker Cat. No, you're not mean. Shush. No, you're not mean. Anyway, alright. What do I always say when we leave the chats? Stay woke, stay gay, and peace on. Bye, everyone. And remember to click that link and go over to Bunker Cat. I'll post it one more time for you in chat. Alright. There we go. Now click that link to Bunker Cat. Alright. Everybody, stay woke, stay gay, and peace on. Peace and love, everybody. See you next week. Probably with Sandy Shows, or if not, we'll do something else. Alright.